Shalom family, good morning, greetings, shalom. So I've been holding on to this story for over a week now. Last week, approximately 11:41 a.m., I was I received an email from the school that my son goes to. I let him go back because it's the senior, he's almost going to graduate. I didn't want him missing the senior moments. But anyway, and his school is not filled with. Anyway, I'm not going to go there. Anyways, so there was a tragedy at his school Wednesday morning. There were some students that were beefing for a while. A freshman was attacked in a classroom. The juniors came fighting him. He was doing his own work, doing his thing in his own classroom, but the juniors came for him, and he was a small little junior. A small freshman. The juniors were huge. They were big kids. Once again, like I said, these students have had beef with this freshman for some time, but I don't see why it's been such an escalation. Nevertheless, the students that were juniors came into an art class and started just pouncing on this little freshman, just full of rage and anger. I had to call my son because he had a cell phone that day because he had, other activities. And he didn't answer, and then I called his teacher. And the first thing the teacher said, "We're hiding." In a whisper. In the school, it was put on lockdown. No one in, no one out. Because the freshman had actually stabbed, both students. One was stabbed 3 times and the other was stabbed in the hand 1 time. But the bully, and I call him a bully because that's what he is, came in there because he's got a history of being a bully at the school. But a whole lot of students defend him, and his name is Jaden. He lost his life because he came for this student, and I guess that student said, "I'm protecting myself because these staff and teachers won't do it, so I'm gonna do it myself." So he basically lost his life coming for this little freshman. And in our language, he got what he came for. He got what he came for. And I'm not condoning violence at all. I don't think it's cool. But I will say, when you come for somebody, expect them to come back. You beat a dog enough, they will bite or kill you. Period. No getting around that. So there was long history between these students, and also there's so much support for this white bully, which, is not surprising. They've been doing this for centuries, accepting and allowing white students to get away with what they want to. This time, he lost his life being a bully. And it is what it is. I feel absolutely nothing, to be honest, because, this is a consequence. This is what you go through when you go for somebody that was minding their own business. That person wasn't a threat to you. Now the students are rallying and wanting the school district and the police department to step up and do more for the schools and keep them safe. But I really think, in my heart of hearts, in my soul, these students come from broken homes. Their homes are jacked up, and these parents are jacked up. A lot of them are on meth out here. I didn't know that because I mind my business, but I'm learning so much more what's beneath the surface of Santa Rosa, wine country, suburban life, suburban world. These people hide it well. So the grandma is all crying on the news and blah, blah, blah. Oh my, he was such a good kid. He was a sweetheart. Well, why was he out here bullying people? Okay. And you know that commercial we see with the little vaping? Get out my room. Get out my room. Get the fuck out. Excuse my language. Well, this is what they send out to society. These kids that they can't control and rule over at home. You know, as a black community, black family, we didn't have all these luxuries of doing what the hell we wanted to do. We knew you embarrassing your parent, you embarrassing auntie, uncle, anybody. You got something coming when you got home. You better have a good story. Anyway, y'all know what I'm talking about. So I this hit close to home. Yeah, my son, you know, his teacher, I feel so bad. These teachers are struggling with these students that are unruly because these parents unleash their demons off to the world. And that's the truth. Ain't no psychological problems with these kids. It is a demonic spirit in them. The scripture did say mistress women will give birth to, demons? And that is monsters. Monsters. We're dealing with monsters that have not been dealt with or given consequences for their actions. They have not been held accountable. So this is what happens when home is all jacked up, when you got a bad parent, bad, situation at home where you are not disciplined. That's just what I see. So this is a lack of discipline at home. Everything starts at home, in my opinion. The scripture says, raise up a child as he or she should go. Spare the rod, spoil the child. Spare the rod, spoil the child. There's so many scriptures in that book that teaches parents how to raise their children. Oh, I forgot that book is not for them. Yeah. Interesting. But anyway, I see why the world is the way it is. Because it's not given to them. So anyway, I just had to put my little 2 cents in that one, because I just tell you, these parents are now begging for help. Well, you should have got help before. But I don't know if these parents could help these monsters. I just think they're too far gone in a demonic space. So, I'm not going to keep rambling on, but this is what has happened. A junior lost his life. A white junior lost his life, and I believe the kid was Hispanic or brown. Not saying he's our people, but I'm just saying, that brown kid gave him the business. He took him out. Oh, and now he's facing murder charges. Oh, the school has very little sympathy and empathy for him. Oh, but poor Jaden, white Jaden. Yeah, that's how it usually goes in this country of the U.S. of A. They get away with everything. Murder, whatever it is they want to do, they can do it. But I tell you what, these parents, and half of these parents out here on meth, most of them, gang banging women with husbands in the gang, and it's a mess out here. And I didn't know a lot of the stuff that's been going on has been going on, because I mind my business. I stay in my lane. I focus on what I got to focus on, which is raising my 17-year-old, which I have zero problems with, because I know how to be a mother. I sacrificed everything, because when I had him, it was over for me. It ain't about me no more. And these parents don't understand that. Anyway, I think I'm going to end the video here. Please like and share, subscribe. And I will be posting the actual video that happened that was captured by a student in the classroom. I will be re-uploading or reposting it, whatever it may be. It will be on my channel. Okay, shalom family. Please enjoy the rest of your day and thank you.